What I eat in a typical day. I've made multiple videos about this. Sometimes things change, but I'm gonna be honest, what I eat is pretty boring because I eat the same thing every day. And when you keep things boring and simple, that's what actually gives you the results that you're looking for. Hi, if you're new to the channel, hello, my name is Jasmine. I'm so glad to have you. And I lost 100 pounds. I did it through eating less, moving more. I went to counseling, healed my trauma, right? And stopped using food as a way to cope. I have been down for 4 years now. I've maintained 100-pound weight loss. I'm still trying to get like another 20 pounds off, but I'm pretty happy where I'm at. So, what do I eat in a day? All right, let's go ahead and get into it. I am plant-based, by the way, so I don't eat animal products, so no meat, dairy, or seafood. I've been plant-based now for 4 years, and I love it. I love it. If you're not plant-based, eat more plants. I'm telling you, most of your weight problems will be solved if you just eat more plants. Okay, I cannot make this up. So for breakfast, I do a non-dairy yogurt. I love CG's. It's a protein yogurt, so it's made out of almond milk. That's why it's non-dairy. So I'll do that with a huge handful of blueberries or strawberries and granola. I love this. I eat this every single day for breakfast. I've been eating this for years. That's the thing about me, you guys. I've always been the type of person who can eat the same thing every single day if it's good and not get tired of it. If you can start to move like that, I promise you it's going to make life so much easier for you when you are trying to lose weight, because 90% of the battle is trying to figure out what you're going to eat. But if you eat the same thing every day, well, then there's nothing to figure out. There's nothing to, convince you to stop at these fast food places because you're eating the same thing every day. And so now you're going to lose the weight that you want to lose. Okay, so that is breakfast. Now my lunch, I do switch up from time to time. The last time I made this video, I was doing vegan pizza. Right now, I've been hooked on a veggie curry. So I do eat rice. I never stopped eating rice, so I still eat white rice. But my veggie curry, I'll put, not coleslaw, sorry, cabbage, mushrooms, bell peppers, onions, chickpeas into a skillet. I'll put curry seasoning on it, Cajun seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder. I saute all that up. I put a little bit of maple syrup on it, vegetable broth, and I let that cook up so good. And I lay that over the rice and I eat that. That's probably maybe about 400 calories. And it's a lot of food. I'm still a big girl at heart, okay? I love meals where I can eat a lot of it. So I still have this mountain of food, but I don't feel guilty because it's mostly fruits and vegetables, right? So it's very low calorie. I love those type of meals. Same thing with my yogurt. Like my yogurt, it's so much food because I put so many blueberries on there. So it looks like a mountain of food, but it's really only 400, 500 calories, right? Those are the type of meals that I absolutely love. So if you're not doing that, that is the secret. So where you can still feel like you're eating a lot, but you don't have to feel guilty about it, okay? I'm only drinking water throughout the day. I have a gallon of water and I put it in my Stanley cup, and I'll carry my Stanley cup with me throughout the day when I'm walking, when I'm at the gym. If I go to the store, I always have my water on me. I do not drink any soda. Now, for dinner, what I've been doing recently is I've been eating yogurt again. So I'll do more yogurt with blueberries or strawberries and granola. And so by the time I finish eating for the day, I'm at roughly 13-ish hundred calories, 1,400 calories. Now, when I go on my walks, I love to stop at Kroger and get me some fruit. And when I do that, I'm typically getting the more higher sugar fruits. So I'm getting like a banana or pineapples. But I never stopped eating those fruits when I lost weight. And you don't have to. There's nothing wrong with eating fruit that's high in sugar because it's natural sugar, okay? Now, I do eat blueberries and strawberries throughout the day. Those are the lower calorie fruits. Those are the fruits where you can have as much of it as you want and you don't have to worry about if it's too many calories or too high in sugar. If you're questioning it, I'm telling you, berries, you can have as much as you want. Have the whole case. I do that too. Sometimes I will eat the whole case of strawberries and it's okay. You can do that. It doesn't hurt anything. It's probably like 150 calories max. Now, when it comes to your high sugar fruit, like so pineapples, bananas, I think that's really it. Grapes, apples, stuff like that, right? You can still eat those things. You don't have to eliminate that from your diet, But it's just something like I wouldn't eat more than 2 bananas a day. If I was to eat, 2 bananas, I wouldn't eat more than uh, one thing of probably like, I think it's like 20 ounces of pineapple. I wouldn't do more than that for the day, but there's still a lot of fruit, right? So I'll eat that I'll eat that on my walk and I'm full. I'm not feeling deprived. Now, if I have a sweet tooth, I have some popsicles. I'll eat those. I'll do my yogurt. Like I said, the yogurt is pretty sweet with some granola on top, some blueberries. That heals my sweet tooth, right? So there's things that you can do. I don't really crave ice cream like I used to. I'll still eat a cookie, right? I love cookies, but I used to crave ice cream. I used to need ice cream every day. I used to love Ben and Jerry's, and Ben and Jerry's does have a non-dairy ice cream, and I used to eat that all the time. But the last time I had it, I remember thinking, wow, this is really sweet. It was actually too sweet for me to enjoy, but that's because I no longer eat like that, right? A lot of the times, the cravings that you're having, they will go away. They will go away. And then when you do try to eat that thing again, you'll realize how salty it is, or you'll realize how extra sweet it is, and you're not even going to want it anymore because your body is no longer used to it. You know what I mean? Something else I started doing recently is I don't necessarily deprive myself. So if I feel like I want Doritos, I told you guys in other videos I love Doritos, I'll still eat Doritos. I don't tell myself no anymore. But because I've come so far on my weight loss journey, I recognize that it's a lifestyle change, and I want you to recognize that too. You can't sit here and say you'll never eat a bag of chips again. That's unrealistic. If you love chips, you're going to always have chips. It's just a matter of spreading it out, eating it in moderation. Now what I've done is if I do crave something, well, then I'll eat it. I still love pizza. That's never going to change. So I used to love pizza when I was 340 pounds. I love pizza today. So now what I'll do, Daya has a really good frozen pizza. I'll eat half of it. So the whole box, that whole frozen pizza is like 950 calories, right? So if I'm really craving pizza, I'll cut the pizza in half. I'll save half for later. I'll put the other half in the air fryer. Then I'll eat that as a meal. And that's about 500 calories. So I didn't cheat myself out of something that I craved. I can still enjoy what I want, but again, it's fewer calories. It's more plant-based, right? Now that is heavily processed, but the point I'm making is you can still have what you want. It's just you can't have it every day. That's the part I think people miss. If you love brownies, you can still enjoy a brownie. You just can't have it every day. Go into it with this type of mentality. Eat better most days. When I started focusing on it like that, and my personal trainer taught me that, when I started focusing that, you stop feeling deprived. A diet is not supposed to make you feel restricted, right? It might at first because you're just not used to eating like that at all. So you probably will feel extremely restricted. I know I did. But as the months go on, you'll start feeling less deprived because now your body is craving fruits, it's craving vegetables, right? Because that's what you're used to eating now. But you can still have things that you enjoy. It's just in moderation. I still will go out to eat. I don't tell myself, oh, I can never eat out again. No, it's not true. I still go to Cava. I'll still order Jamaican food, right? Those things haven't changed. It's just I don't do that most days. Most days I eat at home. Most days I cook my own food, right? If I know I'm going to be celebrating someone's birthday, and let's say we're going to, I don't know, Carrabba's or something like that, well, if I know in advance, I'll make sure that I eat for the week, I'll eat at home, right? Because I know that when I eat at home, I'm going to be at roughly 1,400 calories. Okay, well, I know that meal when I go out to celebrate whoever I'm celebrating, I'm probably going to eat well over my 1,400 calories. So I don't feel bad about it because the whole week, most of those days, I ate really, really good. When you approach life like that, it makes it so much easier to stay consistent. Also, too, if you do fall off, don't look at it as a fall off. Stop saying, oh, that means I got to restart tomorrow. No, you're not restarting anything. Life doesn't restart. You just keep going. You just keep going. Okay? So if you did mess up for lunch, well, then just eat better for dinner. That doesn't mean your whole day is thrown away. Look at it more of a weekly thing, not a daily thing. How did you do for the week? Eat better most days, and you don't have to focus on the few days or the few meals where you ate like SHIT. And if you approach it like that, It's going to be so much easier for you to maintain this type of lifestyle, because again, people who approach weight loss from a diet perspective, those are the people who are going to yo-yo diet. That's what I did. I used to always look at it like that. It's a lifestyle change. Just eat better most days. Eat better most meals, and I promise you, you will lose weight. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I can't wait to read what you guys had to say. Also, you guys make sure you subscribe to the channel. Join the Patreon. The link is down below in my description, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.